So if you're a Republican partisan, you're just white knuckling it these days because Kamala Harris has had nothing but great news for the past 3 weeks. She's had a steady rise in the polls, so much so that some political observers on both sides of the spectrum, right, some elites on both sides of the spectrum, think that Kamala Harris is unstoppable. And it's amazing that we're at this point, given that a month ago, Democratic elites had grave doubts about Kamala Harris, that they wanted to replace her as vice president of the United States. They didn't want her representing the Democratic Party in this election because of fears that her insecurity will come through if she ever has to go off script. Well, so far, she's been running a tightly scripted campaign, and the media, of course, is behind her, but she's just having success. It's undeniable success, undeniable rising in the polls. He's now, in the latest poll, 4 points ahead of Donald Trump in three swing states, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. So if you're on the right, you're just hanging on, looking for some rays of light that Kamala Harris might be stopped. This is Eli Lake, right, a centrist pundit here, talking with the Commentary magazine crew.
Eli's really brilliant latest podcast contribution to the Free Press on their feed, honestly, which asks questions about how the media memory hole are literally using techniques laid out by George Orwell in 1984 by Czesław Miłosz.
But whatever techniques the media are using, whatever techniques Kamala Harris is using, and she has the best political operatives running her team, all right? This is the all-star team that's running her operation, and so they know what they're doing, and she is following their lead. She is willing to take direction, unlike Donald Trump, who is not nearly as willing to take direction, constantly goes off script, off message.